Yes, we are live.
Okay. Is it 12 o'clock?
12:30.
12:30?
1 minute.
Okay, so we're a little early. Welcome, guys. And surprise,
Shalom.
shalom. Someone just came in the chat or in the room. Please announce yourself and give us a great shalom. Please give us a thumbs up and let us know if you hear us. It's kind of windy today, so hopefully the volume. Amadi, do you have the mic? Do you have a mic?
Have an earpiece.
Okay. 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 Can we know? Can the one that's in the chat? Oh, they left. Okay. I was gonna say.
Somebody looking on.
Okay. Shalom. Shalom. Amadi's gonna try to get the mic to make certain that we can be heard. It is a little dark, Amadi. Let's see. Okay, can we make it a little lighter? Okay. I see what Sis is saying, how dark we are. Okay. Shalom, shalom. We're going to see if we can get the lighting a better. We're looking. Yeah. As you come in, please hit the like button and please let us know who is in the chat. And see if we can get the lighting. Get the lighting a lot better.
That's not that.
Hmm? Okay. That was a little better. Let's see. Come this way, Amadi. It's a little better. Welcome, welcome. Please announce yourself. Shalom, shalom. This is Awa and Amadi.
Can someone just give us a thumbs up so we can make sure the chat is working?
Yeah, and make certain you hear us.
Did you hear us well? No thumbs up.
No thumbs up?
Maybe the chat isn't working.
Okay.
Maybe they can't hear us.
Please give us a thumbs up. Announce yourself as you come in before we get started so we will know that you hear us.
Everybody jump at once.
Yeah.
We just need one person.
Just one person to say something. Okay. Okay, Aquarius School. Okay, wonderful. Welcome you all. Welcome. So, thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead on and get started. I know that it's been a while since Amadi and I came to you all. We were on somewhat of a sabbatical, wouldn't you say? Somewhat of a sabbatical. Needed a break from YouTube a bit just to kind of regroup and just I guess get our hearts and our minds back into it. Being a YouTuber is very taxing, um, and if you're not just doing that and you're doing other things as well, sometimes it could just take a toll on you. So we just had to take a break, and yes, and we just actually wanted to talk today about let's talk about change,
New beginnings.
new beginnings.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess it's not a surprise that our looks a little different. I cut my locks. Um, it was a spiritual thing that I did, and Amadi supported me on it. So it's a new phase.
The new you.
Well, I'm still the same Awa, but yes. So it does signify a change. So, but what else do we have coming down the line that's
Well,
changing
the seasons
the
are
scene?
changing. The rainy season
Yes.
seems to be on the downward slide at this point. So hopefully here with the next week or two, no more rain. And actually,
Yeah.
you can see it in people's attitude. Today, when we were leaving, we saw like a neighborhood cleanup.
Yeah.
Guys out, fixing on the roads, people cleaning the streets, and I was very impressed with that.
Mhm.
It's the first time I've seen it, but I guess that's something they do toward the end of rainy season.
Yeah.
And I was happy to see it. They were filling holes, and things
Fill
of
it,
that
yeah,
nature.
they were filling in the
So
holes and
yeah, you
the
can tell that.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were taking matters into their own hands
Yeah.
and filling in the holes with like leftover or broken brick and
Mhm.
things. So, but even beyond that, the landscape of Gambia is beginning to change. You see, they're cleaning up.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the trash is being cleaned up,
Mm.
burned. They're moving vendors back off of
Off the
the
roads,
street, off the
yes.
road. They're getting ready to extend that road, some of the roads to
Expand.
4 lanes or expand. Yeah. So you're beginning just to see it's the landscape is changing.
It is.
It's
It is.
really exciting.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
They started the expansion, moving the vendors back, I guess, about a month ago, a little over a month ago.
Uh-huh.
And they went through and just started moving. If a vendor was too close to the road, or if it was somewhere that wasn't licensed or permitted, they just started moving people back.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
tearing down the fruit stands and fish stands and just moving them back off the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we see a lot of change coming. It's a lot of construction. January 2019, the building and the infrastructure, all of the things that we're beginning to see. I mean, it's like it's truly a new beginning. I mean, you just see so much newness here, and Mhm.
I'm not connected.
Okay. We're trying to make certain that the connection is still stable. There's a comment, honey. What is that?
It says, "Good morning from Nikki."
Okay. Nikki, US to AF to Africa. Good. Okay. Shalom. Shalom.
And the prayer school for kids out there getting ready for the big conference in 2022. Yes.
I think so.
That's what I continue to hear.
Yeah.
That's what they're making preparation for. There's supposed to be like 20 to 22 new highways, roads that are supposed to be built by then. And this is October. And get everything done that's on the agenda as far as preparing for the conference.
Yeah.
Connections unstable again.
Okay. Morning, afternoon from Work Your Dream. All right. Work Your Dream. Welcome. For some reason, we're having unstable internet. So we just want to make certain that is yours off, Amadi?
Yes, it is.
Okay. But we also want to talk about this is the opportune time if you are coming to Gambia and you have not gotten your land. Let's see. Modulum Blackman. Hi, greetings, fam. Grand Risings, greetings, shalom. If you haven't gotten your land and you're wanting to have a place built or a home built before next rainy season, which really it starts the last part of July. or no, June. But it really doesn't start raining until the end of
This year,
July or August. Yeah, is when you start, you can still function. So we want to bring Cherno over to talk a little bit about the land. It's time for us to start buying land.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially the building process.
Yeah.
Now is the time. If you're not building something real grand, you can have that done before next rainy season.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can all get into the Cherno, can you bring a chair over? Yeah, so real quick, most of you all know that another reason we've kind of backed away a little bit is because we've been busy. Uh,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
put
let
this
you.
in.
Yeah, bring two if you don't mind. Small.
Okay, just keep this some minor adjustments. Give us a little bit turn on here.
Yeah, you want to sit by a mighty?
I'll take this earpiece out
Hmm,
so everybody can
okay.
be heard. I hope everyone can still hear us.
Okay, let us know if you can still hear us. Okay. There's a comment, Amadi. What's that?
It says, greetings, family. You two look fantastic. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
thank you. Thank you.
Barakabaki.
Abaraka, Jarama,
Jitty
Jetty
Jitty.
Jeff, all of that good stuff. But anyway, yeah, so we wanted to invite Cherno in. He was over there having breakfast. Yeah, having breakfast. And we just wanted to talk a little bit about land, going ahead on and starting the process now so that you can get your small roundhouse or your Kunta Kinte, your mansion, whatever that you're wanting to build here. So let's kind of talk about that just a little bit. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Cherno S. Jallo. I'm from Mamaland Properties. I think I'm not a new face to people and the diaspora on the Gambia too. I think once again, it's greetings to everyone to say welcome home. Home is Africa. There's no place better than home. So come home and do what you have to do. But before coming home, get your dream, get your vision. Why I am going home? You gotta ask yourself why I should go home.
That's
Once you get that, you're good to go. You're good to come.
Mhm.
Then you get your vision, you get your dream. It will be easy for you to go on. But if you don't get that, you might also come and visit and say, let me go and try.
That's right.
Mhm.
See what it's about.
Yeah, let me see, because
Mhm.
in the West we always been told about zoos, hunger, poverty. That's all they saw over there. But that's not what is in the land here. This land is rich. It's full of potential. There's so many things you can do, and you'll be healthy.
Mhm.
You can eat what you grow.
Oh yeah.
You don't eat something that is chemical, whatever. You can live here for 200 years if you know what kind of food you need. You don't need to you don't need to eat frizzy food.
Mhm.
You don't need to be eating in a supermarket, because
Yeah.
that's a saying. Once you live with the supermarket, you always live by the hospital.
Mm. I believe that. Yeah.
Farm to table is the
Yeah.
way to go.
So once you live by your farm to your
Mhm.
kitchen, believe me, you're healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, my father lived 125 years.
Whoa.
My
Awesome.
dad he can run.
What?
Believe me.
Wow.
And my mom, she's 85 years.
Wow. Okay.
She just got stroke. But you
Mm-hmm.
can see she's still strong.
Yeah.
She can
Mhm.
still do things
Mhm.
by herself. So
Mhm.
that
Wow.
shows you, if you know what you're eating,
Mhm.
you'll be healthy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
looking at me, like many people think I might be 20 something or 30 something, but I don't want to say
Mhm.
my age
I'll say
I
it.
can
No.
say it's not that.
because people will be shocked when they hear my age and my looking is like,
He's not too far from us. he's a little under
I
us.
always said, Africa make me to be 25.
Uh-huh.
So that's how I would say.
Leave it at that.
Okay. We're not gonna make them tell.
Okay.
We're not gonna make them tell. But Cherno, getting on the land here and establishing yourself, wouldn't you say that getting a plot of land is paramount? I mean, you can't really even move forward or get rooted in Africa until you at least have your land. Wouldn't you say that? Yeah. And we were kind of talking to you about this because that's what we did. But it took us a while to get our paperwork for whatever reasons. We didn't go through Mamaland. We went through someone else. It took us how long to get our paperwork, Amadi?
Say too long.
Yeah, okay. I think we bought our property in maybe February. We got here December. And after we got, I think we got our land before we got our residency. So I think it was February when we got our land. And when did we get our paperwork?
I think it's
September.
September.
We got our paperwork in
So that's
September.
7 months.
Yes, 7 months it took us to get our paperwork. We weren't using Mamaland. You know, we were.
Before we became, before Mamaland.
Yeah,
really
we
came,
didn't. We didn't. Well, we didn't even know you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Mamaland didn't come open up till July 3rd.
Yes, and we didn't know. We
Yeah.
kind of. I think we may have knew of you, but I don't think we knew you. So.
I think we used to see each other in Tamala.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of months.
Yeah, but we
Mhm.
hadn't. I don't even know if we knew you as selling land. You know, because you were connected with someone else at that time who we were familiar with.
Mhm.
But I'm saying all that to say you can certainly come to the motherland and you can get your land without us. You know, you can do that. However, we know that time is of the essence for
Mhm.
us to get our land and
Paperwork.
get your paperwork
Get your actual paperwork.
and get your house built. You know, the rent is going up.
Definitely.
I didn't tell you. I was really upset. We Cherno found us a rental property, and before they knew we were American,
Yeah.
It was one price.
it was $250,000.
We was put it all out. Let's put it
Yeah,
all out
I'm gonna tell it. I'm telling it. I'm
That's
telling it like
5,000 US.
that's 5,000 US. But we felt like it was worth it. It was a 4-bedroom. And our children are coming. It was a 5-bedroom.
there. 5
Yeah.
bedroom.
So we felt like it was worth it. But when we showed up with our accent, it went to 275. And this is with us telling them, oh, they were going to
No,
put.
it went to 6,000. That's 300.
300.
Oh, well, wait, it went, well, yeah. And then we talked them down to 275. Yeah. And that was with us telling them, we don't need you to put the refrigerator or
On the
the,
cooker.
stove.
yeah, just give us a banta bar instead.
Mhm.
You know, you save that money and just put us up a banta bar. And they went up to 300 and we talked them to 375. If you go ahead on and give us the stove and the refrigerator that you originally was going to do. And they said, no. What you don't know, well, we walked away from that deal because we just, you know, we've been here a while. We're helping other people. We're helping Gambians and locals, you know.
Yep.
And, you know, we feel like there should be some reciprocity here. You know, don't, we're bringing, you know, people
Mhm.
and you're going to stick it to us. So
Well,
we
no,
walked
you-
away.
You leave us some important pieces of the puzzle.
Okay.
So as I was going through the house,
Oh,
and we
yes.
were looking at it, I was saying that, you know, well, all these different colors aren't good. I would like one solid color, and this is the specific color that I would prefer.
Or that will appeal to the Western
yes.
palate.
The doors were wooden, and she said, no, we need to have metal security doors. And they went and put in another door upstairs on their own. There was nothing that was requested. And so then after that, we go home. The next morning, get a text or a WhatsApp message from an agent. The agent sent the house to our that we had just looked at the
Yes.
day before.
After we had told them that
And
we were going to move forward.
yes, and the agent said, gave a different price and said, well,
350.
yes, and said they're going to paint the house this color. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Everything that Awa had said she wanted.
So they were going to sell it after we had made the improvements
choose the
to
color,
appeal to Westerners.
Yes.
And what you don't know is another one of the agents that we work with sent me the same house.
I think you said it to me.
400,000.
No, this was like yesterday.
This was yesterday.
Wow.
400,000 Dalasi is what they're trying to sell the house, rent the house for now.
So we went from 250
From 250
all the way to 400.
all the way to 400.
But believe me, this is something is very crazy in the Gambia.
Yeah.
When it comes to rental, or stores,
Mm-hmm.
or apartment, or full compound,
Mhm.
is really high up.
It's going up.
Yes.
Last year, to
Mm-hmm.
own a store on the main road,
Mm-hmm.
it was $1,500 US.
Wow.
More.
Wow.
Even where I was working before,
Mhm.
the stores there was 75,000
Oh,
up to
wow.
last year.
Okay.
This year is 200,000. The same stores,
That's crazy.
and that's 4,000 US.
That's crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
looking to rental like 2-3 years ago. Rental of a full 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom in Brusubi area.
Mm-hmm.
The highest
Mm-hmm.
was 150.
Mm.
Wow.
That was 3,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even 100,000,
It's not like that
2,000,
anymore.
And see, that's the
No.
prices that cause people to really gravitate towards Gambia. Because I'm not gonna lie, we had property in Ghana, and something was just pulling us here. We felt like it was cheaper, our money would go further, but it was also something pulling us here. But we are saying all that to say this is proof in the pudding on why it's important to get your land.
Yeah.
And build something. I don't care if it's a small 1-bedroom studio
Yeah.
roundhouse
Yeah.
while you build what you want to build, because
You can do that for the price of what you'll be spending for lease every year.
Exactly.
absolutely.
Exactly. Because
Um,
with that price, you can build a 1-studio apartment,
Mhm.
or maybe 2-studio apartment where
Mhm.
your family can squeeze in within that
Mhm.
until you build a big house.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
with that, if people start, because believe me, it's once these people put up the rental high, people
Mhm.
pay it.
Yes.
But if everyone said no, let's come with a method and
That's
say no,
right.
I'm gonna even well before you came down here, you can get trustworthy people that with Mamaland Property or whoever you trust to
Mhm.
deal with to build you that sample house where once you land from the airport, you're going straight there.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry like being looking for 5,000 or 4,000 or
Mhm.
8,000 place where you might be screwed up.
Yes.
To
Exactly.
me, it's like this is the problem here.
Mhm.
The business here,
Mhm.
you said set up your price, someone come cheap, but people will just say, no, I like this, I'm gonna pay. Look at
Mhm.
even going to the cement prices.
Yeah.
Cement have never been to 350
Is it 350?
for a bag,
Wow.
even though the government say it should be 305. So look, it's $45
Price
different
gouging.
from the government price.
Okay.
So people
Okay.
even don't respect it, and this is the problem of the businessmen.
Yeah.
They're blaming the custom is high, that and
Mhm.
that, but that's all.
Yeah.
It's not something
Yeah.
they have to be.
Yeah.
It's really, and it's very funny when
Mhm.
it comes to businesses.
Mhm.
Some of them, the businessmen, put opportunity on this dumb kind of occasion, like we have a month called Ramadan.
Yeah.
Everything
Mhm.
go high
Yes.
at that month, and that's
Okay.
a holy month.
Oh,
Gambia
yes,
is
it
almost
is. It
95%
is.
of Muslims.
Wow.
But there, the people will say, "Oh, we have to put it high because they have to buy. It's a must. They will buy it." Going to back to cement is the same. People
Yeah.
say no. If you say 350, they will buy it because
Yeah.
people have to build,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's
And there's
ridiculous.
a lot of
Yeah.
building going
Exactly.
on.
Yeah.
This is something we have to come in a way and a method to say no. This
Mhm.
have to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have to come as collective.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I think you're
That will
right.
have to stop
Wait.
with all this rental high going
Yeah.
up. if you build your house over there, you rent it out for 7,000, 8,000, no one asks for it, you will get out.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
But some people will come up and say, I don't care, I'm just gonna pay.
Yeah, because a lot of us are Westerners. We have certain standards, and some of us don't know how to, reduce those standards. And the people that are providing these houses, they know that. So the prices are actually. We had a 4-bedroom in America, and we would not. And we, if I may say, we lived. Can I say
What you gonna say?
where we lived?
In a house.
No, but what type of neighborhood?
What people were at.
We lived in a country club. Okay, you know what a country club is. Okay, we lived in a country club. We were in walking distance of a Walmart, a Kroger. We were grocery stores,
Golf courses.
golf courses. We could walk across the street and be on the golf course.
Okay.
We had paved roads. We had lighted street lights.
Sewage.
We had sewage. We had 911. We had
trash pickup.
trash pickup. All of that.
Tree limb pickup.
And our house we wouldn't have rented our house for any more than maybe $1,700
Come on.
a month for that. So Gambians are really beginning to outprice themselves because, I mean, people can actually, this is what we're telling Amadi. And, we want everyone to rise. We want Gambians to rise, and we want everyone coming to rise. But if you can at least get your land, you can put a yurt. You can ship a yurt over here. You can put a yurt on your land while you build, or you can build a small guardhouse, roundhouse, and live in that while you build. So the purpose of us bringing that up is if you want to build, you can build a small roundhouse or a small guardhouse in how many months?
That's like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
And Mamaland can build that, right? So if you get your land now, we can actually start building bricks and building a small infrastructure, or a small home. And for what about a small roundhouse, a 2-bedroom roundhouse? How long would that take?
It would take so like the highest is gonna be 4 months.
4 months. So if someone bought land now, Mamaland includes the paperwork, so they don't have to do the paperwork. We do all of that. So if they bought land, say, called the office, bought land on Monday, sent their wire came through on Thursday, when would they have their paperwork?
The paperwork might take like a minimum, we say a month.
A month.
A month,
Okay.
because we have to get the coordinate first. And after the coordinate, it's gonna go inside the physical plan, which might take like a week or 2 weeks. That's where the little delay will come. But once it come out there within the 2 weeks,
Okay.
the rest can be done within a week.
Okay. So it would be fair to say that people could have their permit to build their fence and start building their small.
Now, once the paper, once the coordinate has been picked up and we put it in the Google map, that yes, it's nothing to be tempered, and this is approval is gonna come out from the physical. Even though it doesn't come out, we can give you a permit.
Okay.
We can get you a permit from the physical planning that you can go ahead with the fencing.
So Mamaland can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you don't have to wait all that if you want, but if also you want to wait until everything is laid on your hands, and you can wait to go. But I will tell you this, even with testimony that people who are down here, you can go to the chief of Combo, who is the main body of before you get into capital gain taxes, the last guy to stamp up your papers. He will give you this testify that I'm saying right now. You can start fencing, you can start building without waiting all that to be done.
Don't pay for the permit. They just pay for the pay to get the land in your name,
Once
right?
you're dealing with the mama, like if you're using Mamaland to build, or Mamaland plans,
Mhm.
Mamaland is responsible to give you the permit.
Then we'll buy.
From-
That's
from-
the only time
from-
we pay
yeah,
for it.
from
Okay.
from the physical plan. We
Okay.
have to pay it.
Okay.
But if not, you're gonna be responsible by yourself to pay
Okay.
them fees.
Okay.
You wanna
So-
read a couple questions when we get
Yeah,
done?
real quick, because I'll forget. So it's fair to say if someone came in on Monday or called on Monday and said, I want such and such plot, then it's fair to say that we can be breaking ground December 1st.
Yeah.
And if we break ground in December 1st and we're building, say, the biggest, a 2-bedroom roundhouse, which our plans, we're working on plans. We have a 2-bedroom
Yeah.
roundhouse and a 3-bedroom, 2-story roundhouse coming.
Yeah.
But if someone just wanted a 2-bedroom roundhouse or something smaller, like a guardhouse, but two-bedroom roundhouse, if they got breaking the ground in December, when will that house be completed?
If it's the 2-bedroom, it will take them like the minimum 4 months.
Okay, so it'll take it all of December, January, February, and March. That's before rainy season.
That's the 2-bedroom.
That's the two, but it could be done before rainy season.
Yeah.
Okay, if it was like a small studio guardhouse,
That will take them 2 months.
2 months. So that'd be February. So I think that's awesome, and I think this is what we need to be looking into to reduce the amount of rent that we're paying. Because it makes no sense for us to come here and paying U.S. prices for rent. It's just not feasible. So
Or even more than that, because looking at like if you have to pay, let's say 400,000, that 400,000 can build you that small house. Before you came down here.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So that 275,000 that we almost paid for a year could have actually built us a small
Yeah.
studio.
Exactly.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So we have to rethink our strategy. So our next phase, we're going to read a few questions and then we're going to talk about the land, because Mamaland has prices ranging from 75,000 up to 250,
Yeah.
250.
1,500 to 5,000.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to read a few questions and then we're going to talk about the land and the process of getting started.
Okay, so Modu Lama said, hi, greetings, fam, grand rising, shalom, how are you? Sydney said, greetings, family, you two look fantastic. Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
They said, we hear you. That was Sydney.
Mhm.
And Nikki says, I went on Mamaland's website. How is the land in Basori? I noticed it is the least expensive of all others. Is it in a rural area?
Mhm. You want to
Basori.
answer that?
Yeah. What's the question mean?
The land in Basori. The cost is it's the least expensive, and want to know, is it in a rural area? Why is it at that price?
Yeah, it's not. We said it's near close to the borders, to Senegal, and also like prices over there, people are selling for 3,000. But we said no. Sometimes you gotta help. How you gonna help the people is coming with a strategy, because it's a good land. It's about 300 plot all, but we put it into stages. We're not gonna bring everything at once, because we want to help the people who could not able to buy, go spending with 2,000 or 4,000 for a plot. We say we're gonna come to a help of 1,500 for some of. This is why we come up with the idea with the whole paperwork, and there's no one's gonna give you with that is dealing with the whole paperwork.
I know, and paying the capital gains tax and
no
all
one's
of the
gonna do
fees.
that. Only Mamaland is doing
Yeah, you pay the color fees.
Much of them, they
Chief,
just
all of
get the
that.
money. Like if they're selling for $1,500 or $1,000, that's it.
They take
Yeah.
the money
They don't
And
pay.
they leave it up to you
Yeah,
to
you're on
do
your own.
all of the
So
work
that's why
and
we
pay the
say,
fees.
even though it's not really much that we can say that this is what we say. We're not going to give the whole land to the promotion of the 1500. And I
Mm-hmm.
came with the idea sometimes, like we say, Mamaland is there. We name it after our mother. This is
Mm-hmm.
our Mamaland. This is our
Yeah.
mother's land. So
Mm-hmm.
this is where we come from. And before, land was not for sale in this country in many,
Mm.
many years, 400 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
our mother been saying that, why you people selling the land?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we also buying it from the owners now. Like everyone
Yeah.
is making money from this land, and it's like
Yeah.
no. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing we can say, you're not gonna be screwed up, but we're not gonna make you big money there. We're just gonna say this is like next to nothing.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you something that you can able to pay off, and
Mm-hmm.
then have your something because we feel like once you coming home, you
Mm-hmm.
need to have a roof under you.
That's right.
And the only place you can have a roof based on your budget. So we said we're gonna have a place where people will able to go in like the 1500 prices.
Yeah.
I wish I can do less more than that,
Yeah. No.
but
Damn.
that's what I because of the
That's
paperwork
yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
That's why
Absolutely.
I said to other people who reach out to me, and I said, well, if you want us to go down,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna take
Yeah.
care of your own paperwork.
Yeah.
That's a fee for that.
And not only that, we have offices to maintain. We
Yeah.
have staff to maintain. You know, so you can't go under 75,000. You know, it's just
Definitely.
it's not feasible. And the
Because some of the areas like the fish, with the capital gain tax,
mhm.
the highest you pay in some of the area is 25,000, and
Okay.
that's 500.
Yeah.
So look into that, and the other paper doesn't come up. The time
Hmm.
and the cost of the land, so it's
Yeah.
like you're not making nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Believe me, if
Hmm.
you people working within the office, you know
Hmm.
what we're gonna make there is just like
Yeah.
we're just helping.
Yeah.
If not that area, we should not even sell to that
Yeah.
price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this is why we say we're not gonna sell the whole land for
Hmm.
1500.
Hmm.
This is why we come up with
Introductory
I think it's
offer.
about 65 plot that is
Hmm.
gonna be sold for that price,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have
Yeah.
a park. We're gonna have
Yeah.
we're gonna have a places also in Basel where it's within the community they will decide what they're gonna do with that.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
this is why we come with the price to say we don't want to be always making money in some area, but we say what can we do to our people is to
Yeah.
pay back to them.
Absolutely.
And this is why we come up with the password price with the 1500 is to pay back.
Yeah.
So
It,
yeah,
it also,
let's stay right there on that park piece.
yeah, I wanted to add that all of the properties that we have are considered rural because you can't even hardly afford to buy
You're not in town.
you can't hardly afford to buy property in town. Someone where we live, which is kind of in town but a little out, someone offered us a 30 by 25 for, was it 400,000, Delon? Was it four?
No, it's like it was
No, I think it was less for us. It was
four or
like
500.
they knew us, so they were going to give it to us cheaper. But it was 400,000. For
It was a,
and it wasn't close to the ocean. And
It was a
a lot
smaller
of our
plot.
properties are close to the ocean, walking distance, and in the
Believe me, even the one in Gunjur Upland, or
yeah,
even by the sea, which is 250.
yeah,
No one is gonna sell a property at the range of price, including all paperwork.
that's
That's right.
right.
Now, even the
And
much of-
fees paid.
yeah, almost everyone selling there is the list that they're looking for is 350,
Yeah.
and we're not even looking to that. We say
Mhm.
250 with the
Mhm.
whole package,
Yes.
all paperwork, with capital
Everything.
gain tax, everything under 250.
That's right. That's right. And I also wanted, oh, you said we have three properties, and then we'll go back to the questions. And I think you had something to say. We have three communities that's going to have either a community, it'll be a plot for either a park, banta bar, that type of thing.
Whatever they wanna do.
Yeah, so that's going to be Bussary,
Gunjur,
Jelly, phase one,
and
and
Gunjur.
Gunjur phase two.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those will have a community plot where some of them may be one or two plots where you could decide if you
What do you
want
want to do?
Banta bar with a soccer field or play field, or if you want a pool, the community can come together and
Something
do
for
that.
the kids and something for the community.
Yeah, it will be for the community. So we have three of the communities that will actually have a community plot. Okay, did you want to? I think you had something to
Oh,
say.
yes,
and then-
talked about it.
Okay.
All right. Sydney said that people in the Gambia continue raising prices and taking advantage of the diaspora, we will find other countries to invest in.
That is something, and I want to ask you this, Cherno, because I don't know if we had this conversation with you. We've had a lot of conversations. Cherno has really began his family. We just love his family. They've received us, and we've had some conversations, but I don't know if we talked about this. When the Caucasians came, did the prices increase like this?
No, I think the thing is people need to understand one thing. The world itself is going through a lot of crisis,
Mm-hmm.
and people think the only way they can make some of their damages be done is to add prices
Mm-hmm.
into some of the stuff they get, like properties or rental, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But believe me, everyone goes through a lot
Mm-hmm.
with this pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, this is about humanity. It's about we
Mhm.
have to think of saying that you might go to Senegal, you might even you might even face the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You might go to Ghana,
Mm-hmm.
you might face the same or even worse.
Mm-hmm.
You might go to Tanzania or anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, I've been to so many parts of Africa
Mm-hmm.
in terms of living on the life or even rental.
Mm-hmm.
You will not have a hotel in all this country
Mm.
for $20 per night.
Mm-hmm.
You will not.
Yeah. Okay.
And in the Gambia, you have hotel for 29
Yeah,
for
you
$20.
do. You do.
That's
That's
You
true.
understand?
That's
So
true.
look into that. Even me, I'm a Gambian.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Senegal, I've been to Guinea-Bissau, Ghana, Tanzania, South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, and Mali. Some of the prices when I walk into a hotel and I say, "What's the price?" And they
Mm-hmm.
tell me the price, and I look at the hotel standard, and I say,
Mm-hmm.
"Wow." If Gambian hotel would just come in here,
Uh-huh.
they'll make good money.
Okay. Okay.
In terms of their food, the spending, I
Mm-hmm.
spend less here
Mm-hmm.
than I spend in Dhaka.
Oh yes.
You understand?
definitely.
That
So,
car, but
look at
that car is nice though.
and even in
But
it's
yeah,
nice,
but it is expensive.
exactly.
Yeah.
So believe Gambians people used to say Gambia is hard,
Mm-hmm.
but I wish every Gambian go out even to the neighboring countries and come back.
Yeah.
You will zip your mouth.
Yeah. But you know what, Cherno, this is another thing. Before we go back to the questions, I think it's important that we make it a people need to open their eyes to whenever they're raising prices because diasporans can pay it, they're pushing out Gambians and they're causing animosity because people are seeing us come and they feel like we're driving the prices up because people know that we'll pay. So
I think there is just the mental and the thinking.
yeah,
The price going high, it wasn't for the diaspora.
you don't think so?
Just bad timing.
Is a time I would say is the war
Mm-hmm.
because our ancestors
Mm-hmm.
they used to tell us future,
Mm-hmm.
but we never believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
But all we believe in the younger generation is what we see. We always say seeing is believing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we taught. That's what we. But our ancestors used to tell us
Mm-hmm.
something that's gonna happen next 100 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know,
Mhm.
everything's gonna high. Believe me,
Mhm.
what we are seeing in the Gambia, like our ancestors used to tell us, all this coastal area is gonna be story buildings.
Really? Okay.
And at the time, no one think about that. But look at
Mhm.
now,
Yeah.
go everywhere from turntable towards cotton. It's
Mm.
called story building by the sea.
Wow.
So this is something that we say, oh, once our grandfathers or grandma was telling us this, oh, this is just a dream.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But the price ranging going up, believe me,
Mhm.
it wasn't only for diaspora coming to the Gambia.
Okay. Okay.
It's affecting the diaspora and it's affecting the Gambians.
I know.
I
I
believe
know.
that is
Yeah.
the cries of the war.
Mm.
Look at the petrol. Petrol is going high.
Oh
everywhere.
yes. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Price of goods. You want, like I said from the beginning, cement, a bag of cement.
Yeah.
Even though some of them build their houses well before all these prices go up, it should not go high. But also they're
Mhm.
thinking in the back of their mind that yes, if I have to build this house right now, It's gonna cost me a lot to build this.
Yeah.
So they're ranking that and they're putting the price higher.
Yeah.
And to me, I would say we are just unfortunate that we're in a war right now,
Mm-hmm.
going through a lot of crisis.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is why the price go high. But
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't there because of the diasporans are coming to the Gambia
Yeah.
and they were able to pay it because it's really affecting the Gambians.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, it's not only for the diaspora. There's so many Gambians are crying
Yeah. Yeah.
for rent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question. Sydney said, "You guys need to put on a fashion show. Your outfits are amazing, beautiful, representative of our spirit, and the head wraps are off the chain."
Yes. Yes.
You want to give them your
I think that's a good
Our has a
Oh yes, I'm starting a clothing line.
yes.
It's called Kosher Designs by Awa Israel. And so far, I have 6 designs, but I've only launched 3. And I'm really kind of a little upset about what I'm going to have to sell them for because I went to see, I don't want people to have to pay shipping. So I went to price the shipping just to send one outfit, and it was 2,836 Dalasi, which that's like 240, 50, almost $60 just to send it to the US. So I'm going to have to try to find.
Work through logistics.
It's really expensive to ship, but I'm still going to go ahead on and launch it, and the people who want to pay will get the garments. You know, we can't eat the shipping, but anyway, thank you so much.
All right, moving on. Does Mamaland now offer small home builds like 5 rooms tops? Yes.
Definitely.
Actually, if it's not there,
Mamaland is always there for people who want to have homes and they don't know where to get it.
Yeah.
We can build you anything that you want to build as long as you get the plan or you want us to get you the plan draw, we will get it done for you.
Yeah. Now
Once you
when they
reach out to the,
I'm sorry.
to the admin office, you know, they'll work it out with you.
Mhm.
You know, and I think that you don't have to worry about in terms of building or your borehole or your solar houses, contact Mamaland Properties.
Yes, yes.
I think
So when they say 5 room, they're not talking about 5
no,
bedrooms.
5 rooms.
5
period.
rooms.
Yeah. But that's what Mamaland separates itself, because if you have something in your mind that you want, you can come to the office. We have an architect that works with us, and he can actually draw up your creation from what your vision is.
Yes, yes.
And
Once
we
you
can
get
go
your
from there.
idea,
Yeah.
you know, the architecture will able to
Yeah.
put it out there for you.
Mhm.
So
Correct.
once
Yeah.
you say, yeah, this is what you want, you sign the contract, we're ready to go with you.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And that's what we did. I drew up what we wanted, a 2-story roundhouse. So that's going to be offered once we get it completely finished, and then we have the 2-bedroom roundhouse coming, and it was some other what's the other one
It's a
coming?
bungalow.
How many
I
bedrooms?
think that's 3 bedrooms.
Okay, we have a 3-bedroom bungalow coming, so that'll be a total of 6 plans.
We also have the 2-bedroom that is gonna be on the promotion that is coming up.
Yeah, isn't that the roundhouse?
No,
The 2-bedroom.
that's gonna be a different one too.
Oh, okay. So that'll be 7 plans. So but right now we only have 3 on our website. But like we said, we have more coming. We're just waiting on our architect to finish them. However, if you have your own drawing, we have an architect who can draw it out for you.
All right. So Nikki, I like the roundhouse. Does that include water and electricity to the roundhouse? So actually, when you purchase your land, the first order of business that you need to take care of is a borehole
And a fence.
and a wall. And Mamaland can do the borehole and wall for
I
you.
think with the wall, like in Gambia, like for me personally, I would rather have my own house first than putting up the wall.
Ah,
It depends on how you want it. because always we say, like, I always listen to my grandfather,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so attached to these elders.
Mhm.
This is why I get almost all the inspiration I get in my life is from the elders.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, we have to know the world is 3 days.
Mm.
It's yesterday
Hmm.
and today
Mm.
and tomorrow.
Okay.
So yesterday we were not there,
Mm-hmm.
but they were here.
Mm-hmm.
How do they move on? How do they survive? How do they do businesses?
Mm-hmm.
So once we very close to the ancestors,
Mm-hmm.
they're telling us how they were doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's a saying that they always said to me, if you build first your house, then you will able to, okay, you will live in here.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know how you're going to put up your wall.
Okay.
So to me, some people get this first, I have to build the house first before the wall.
Mm.
But some people say, no, I have to get the wall first because I don't want people to see what I'm building.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how we
Yeah.
feel. I'm sorry, we're gonna do our wall
Exactly,
first.
exactly. That's why I come to that. I say,
Yeah.
I personally, well, I need to do this. I need to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
So you keep it make you keep on moving.
Yeah.
So, but if you put only the fence there, you are not there.
Mhm.
It might slow down.
Okay.
It might slow down because you are not there. It's like
Mhm.
you are not seeing it ever there
Yeah.
because that's not where you live. You feel like I'm comfortable where I am right now, so I don't need to rush.
Not me. That's you know me.
I know, I know.
I'll be
But
like
some people are weak
uh-huh.
when they don't stay there.
Yeah.
Some people are not weak. It depends on how. That's why I always say
Mhm.
you gotta get your vision first.
Yeah.
The vision will make you to be where you're gonna be,
Yeah.
or how you're gonna
Yeah.
do
We had drawn out, or I drew out the house before we even came.
Mhm.
We knew what we wanted.
it.
And so, yes, have your vision and your plan and ready to move when you get here. You know. Next question.
The Gambia is a
Oh,
beautiful.
we didn't do this. She said, does it include water, solar,
Oh,
light, all
well,
of
the
that?
borehole is separate, and all the Mamaland properties are solar.
Yeah.
So electricity, yes, that you know.
I think with that, we got to the question. Once you come to our office, you said you want us to build. You don't get a water. First thing we're gonna let you know is the borehole,
Mhm.
and it's called gonna be solar. Except if you don't want it to be solar,
Yeah.
that depends on
Exactly.
you. And the houses is gonna be solar, except if you don't want it. But everything that we're gonna say, oh, if you're gonna build it for you, the package price we're giving you is gonna everything gonna be included.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry. You can get you the borehole and the house in one packet. But if you want it to be separate, it can also be separate.
Okay. All right. So the Gambia is beautiful. Let's build it together without taking advantage of one another.
Thank
That's
you.
how we all rise.
Yes.
Sydney, you're absolutely correct. Nikki, is that with water and electricity? So
Yeah.
you just answered that question. Of course, group of kids. What's the cost of a small security house and also a studio? Stepped away and just came back. We really didn't discuss pricing.
Yeah, that would depend on, the materials. Are you going to
Material
use
costs,
earthen
the finish,
bricks
the
And
finishing.
the size.
and
Yeah.
the size
So that's why that they have to come to the office,
are
Correct.
called?
and make that
Make
arrangement.
an appointment. That's
Mhm.
right.
And if you're outside of Gambia, they can schedule a Zoom call maybe,
Yeah.
and you give the specifications. But uh, you also need to understand the materials. If you're going to use cement,
Yep.
it's going to be higher. You're going to do mud,
Mhm.
mud,
And
earth
also they
tone.
got to understand once you don't have the whole budget that is to build a house, it also affects the construction side
Hmm.
because we can give you a price of right now, but
Mhm.
you are not ready now. You might want it to do in April, and some of the prices go up
Go up. That's
within
right.
that. So this is why, you got to be ready to say, oh, at least you have something to work with.
Mhm.
I'll give an example. Like you say, okay, I get like $10,000 or $15,000 in my budget,
Mhm.
ready to do something.
Mhm.
The price is not that, but I'm just saying that
Yeah.
once you get that and say, this is I'm ready for do
Mhm.
something,
Mhm.
and then you can make arrangement for a Zoom meeting whilst you are not
Yeah.
here. But if you are here, it's easy to come to the office. But if you are not here, you make arrangement of the Zoom meeting and
Mhm.
call. Give us your design or the idea that how you want it, either big or small, and we let you we let you do. So once you commit and you sign the contract, you wire the money, it's gonna start. And believe it, Mamaland is always different with other companies that when we say it's gonna start from, it's gonna finish on the 31st, we're gonna be finished
right.
before that time.
On schedule.
Yeah. We are not like what people say Gambian time or African time. We're always in the time that the clock.
The clock time,
It's a
right?
clock time. Because we said the clock is not for the diaspora or for Gambia or for everywhere. It's clock is a clock.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is what we respect. When we say you a time or a date, we mean that date. We mean that date.
Yeah.
So we mean we really a serious businessman, and we know that time is money.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So we don't want to delay your time. We want to make sure before you, once you sign the contract with Mamaland Property, it's a date.
Yeah.
It's like you get your keys in time.
So you can go to www.mamalandproperties.com, and if you have, well, you can reach out to us through there and send us a message, and we can contact you, set up an appointment, whether it be you coming to the office if you're here locally, or if we need to set up a Zoom call with you if you're still in the West. All right, let's move on to the next. Cheryl Quarterman, good morning, everyone. Well, shalom, Cheryl.
Shalom.
How are you? I was in communication with Cheryl for a while.
Okay.
Omar, I'm from Gambia, and I'm moving back soon. I would love to meet Mama Africa to talk about business. I live in Norway, coming back and coming back home with some good job. I want to be, let's say, a gallon to start farming. Okay. Well, yeah, just contact us whenever you get ready to come back. Like I said, www.mamalandproperties.com. Our phone numbers are listed there as well. Just reach out to us and we can discuss it. Sydney said the point is you treat the Europeans better than you want us, and that hurts. So the Sydney,
Some do.
yeah, that's true.
Cherno doesn't.
Yeah, it's
Cherno doesn't, but
some
his some does.
Because
You're right.
to be honest, that point there is really pissing me.
Yeah.
Because even with the securities, like some part of Senegambia, they will stop the local Gambia. Where you going? You know, and someone just from Europe, which I don't want to say racist, you know, in that part, we just walk up through. Especially if you have the other opposite color with me. It's like, you know, because that was a time I was sitting on Kasume Beach Bar down. I was there with my friends from Spain. He's a Gambian, live in Spain. You know, my childhood friend, because we lived together in Spain too when I was there. And he came down. We were there like 11, 12. He was sitting somewhere, and some officers come in and said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "This is my beach. I need to be here." And that's the saddest part of it, where I don't want to hear that, but I believe that it's all about us coming together.
That's right.
Because that should not be.
It should.
This beach is where the Gambians own.
Yes,
We're
absolutely.
the black, we're the people.
Absolutely.
This land was not for white or whatever. It's for
That's
black.
right.
It's
That's
for
right.
us.
It's, yeah.
So we need to have free to go anywhere we want to go.
That's right.
And I believe that some of us, like people live in the West, because even right now, some of them will say, "I'm a repart from Gambia to the West, and I'm not back here." But I've said that no, I was not repart to the West.
Yeah.
I just went there to see
Okay.
how life is.
Okay.
But I was thinking it was a good thing to live there.
Yeah,
Believe me, I
Yeah.
have good job there, and up to now, I will say this: where I live, where I was in Scotland, in South London, I've been working with some of the bigger companies in London, and believe me, they're still offering me to go back with a good pay. I said, why would I do that?
Yeah.
I love my home, I love my country, and this is why I'm calling everyone Gambian. I know it's gonna hard once you commit yourself to travel like an African, because the dependent of the family always lays on the African. The sisters, the brothers, whatever, you know. But I believe it's all about the vision. Because when I was coming home, people thought I'm crazy. People said,
Yeah.
"Cherno, do you think you make a right move?"
Yeah.
I said, yes, of course, because I don't see nothing why. I love my mom, I love my home, the beautiful weather. I say, you know what, I got my vision.
Yeah.
And when I came down, I sit for 6 months without doing nothing. 6 good months.
That's nice.
Then I went back to Conakry,
Mhm.
which has some business, because I love to see so many stuff like in terms of gold,
Yeah.
diamond, these are stuff I was doing right
Okay.
before I traveled. So I
Okay.
always research because I have so many contact with the Russians, Turkeys, the Spanish about, but it's so hard to deal with right now because
Okay.
that's why I've been into. I switch up to business to real estate because that's what I was doing along. This business I was doing with this other African country, it just coming when the business is slow. I just move out there to do some other business because once you're in this field, you get a lot of contacts.
Yeah.
And once you get the good contact and the good people, you can help out.
Yeah.
And I believe this is why I said I'm coming home. People thought I was crazy. Definitely, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
The only thing sometimes when I get some like I see some prices or crazy stuff, I'll say, "Oh, you think I have to go back?"
Yeah.
I said, "No, I just have to maintain it, and it's really going good." And
Yeah.
I urge everyone, Gambian diaspora, to come home.
Yeah.
Africa is wide.
Yeah.
You can be here or Senegal or Guinea-Bissau or anywhere else.
Yeah.
And Mamaland is willing to expand into some other country which is gonna come in the future. Believe me, Mamaland is heading to Guinea-Bissau and Senegal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're Amadi's going to start with the questions again. But I just wanted to insert coming home is rewarding. It's not easy, especially if you're from other countries and never been here. We don't ever want to make it seem like it's a walk in the park. It's not. It comes with its challenges, but it's rewarding. Wouldn't you say, Amadi?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Omar said that's true. Gambia is the most reasonable country and cheap, but nothing is cheap. Now everything is expensive, but still Gambia is cheaper and people are nice.
Yes.
Um, Modu Laman. No, I'm not even. So let's keep it positive, everybody. I mean, because if it's negative comments, I'm not even going to read those out loud. Let's just keep it positive. Sydney, exactly. No. Sydney says she would most definitely be a customer. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see. Very glad you partnered with Mamaland. Looking forward to working with you. Absolutely, Sydney.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to you reaching out to us. Aquarius Scoop for Kids, can you ship your fashions in bulk to designated stores in the U.S. and then folks purchase from there?
That is a consideration. The only reason I haven't thought about that is because everything is tailored. So when you buy from me, it's tailored to you. So when you go on our site, I'll get all of your measurements are returned to us, and it's tailor made. So what you get from us is tailor made. It's not going to be off the rack. So I guess that of course, tailor made is always going to be a little more expensive anyway. But that is something. If someone is interested in my designs and don't want the tailor made, you just want to buy like small, medium, large, extra large sizes, then I can look into that as well. But my designs are tailor made to fit.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
reach out to me if you're interested.
Aquarius School for Kids, who is doing the actual building? Is Cherno going to oversee all of the homes for accuracy to what the buyer wants in quality?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually partner with people from the West. So you have the best of the West, the best of Gambia, and to guarantee and to ensure that everything that you need in a home is in place, that all finishings are done to a pristine manner. Just making sure that the home is built, I don't want to say on a Western standard, but at the same time, things that would meet the Western mentality.
Yeah, such as closets.
Like
Yes.
a modern home.
And a
Yes.
tub.
I think
Yeah.
Open floor plan.
with the combination of Mamaland, like you coming from the US, I've been in in Europe and come home. You coming, you two come home.
Yes.
With a combination, we will definitely be there to see what was in the US, what was in the UK, back home, and giving the best quality. That
Correct.
this is why Sister Awa is there to see the bathroom are big, like a bedroom.
Yeah.
With the closet, the window.
Yeah, we need the
Because
closet.
that's what the Americans know.
Mhm.
The UK people, they don't care about much about in that side. This is why they
Okay.
have the studio apartment. Like
Okay.
this is much of the building here is like being copied from the West,
Oh.
from Europe.
You okay?
But
So they don't like closets
they like it, but not like the way the Americans.
like us.
Yeah.
We like walk-in
Yeah.
closets.
In some part of Europe, yes, like in
Mhm.
Amsterdam, you have things like that.
Mhm.
In France, you have things like that. But,
Mhm.
not everyone like wanna have that in Africa because I
Yeah.
think people just think Africa should be Africa,
Mhm.
but I believe Africa should be modernized,
Yeah.
and that can only be happen if we know. We see it there and we say, this is what we're gonna bring. And this
Mhm.
is why there's no place better than Africa. It's the
Yeah.
promised land. It's the
Mhm.
Eden.
Yeah.
So Eden need to be more designed, the
Mhm.
more looking pretty to everyone in the world.
Yeah.
Believe me,
Yeah.
Africa looking at the landscape, the mountains. Oh my God,
Yeah.
you will never find it anywhere on this
I
earth.
believe it. I believe it.
All right. So Kara Scooper Kid said, would you build on land that was not purchased from you? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nikki, do you truly say it's okay to do this from the US, or should I wait for my visit? But I but I can't visit till next year sometimes, and I'm afraid prices are going to go up. Well, the way we handle our business, Mamaland Properties, is to protect you, is to protect ourselves, and is to protect the seller. We have good deeds escrow service. Well, our has the good deeds escrow service, and all your funds, once you select the plot and you pay your fees, they're placed inside an escrow account, and all fees for your documentations, all your documents will come through your escrow account. But I'm going to let our pick that up
Yeah.
and let you know about that.
Yeah. And before I do that, I just want to say, um, only you can make the decision on what's best for you. However, we bought land in Ghana, sight unseen. We've never been to Ghana. Okay. And we bought in a community. And we end up selling that property because, we're going to be here. But all of Mama Land's properties, we've been on Mama Land's properties, and the majority of Mama Land properties are close to the ocean. They're in good locations.
Highland, not wetland.
Yeah, they're highland. They're not wetland. There's only and even Jump and Jelly. It's not close to the ocean as close as Gunjur is. However, it's in a good area, a nice accessible highway. The only place I haven't been is Bossary, which we'll be going there really soon. So I will go out on a limb and say that every piece of property that I view or that Mama Land is selling that we've done videos on and that we've been to, I would buy it. The land is nice. It's not, like Amadi said, it's not wetland. It's in a good area, and it's a community. You will be buying with other repatriates. Now, whenever you decide to move forward, and say you decide to purchase before you get here, um, we would do a Zoom call and kind of discuss your likes, what you're looking for, and your price point. You can choose your plot. Then after then, if you're going to just start with the plot first and then the land later, you would wire your funds. We would send you an invoice, contract and an invoice. You would wire the funds to Good Deeds Escrow Services, which is the firm that I run. That firm, it's kind of like an accounting escrow firm that basically handles your funds. And as your work is being done, the fees from the work are being dispersed. And once the land has been cleared and it is completely in your name, the payment is released to Mamaland. Okay. And so Mamaland does not get the funds until the land is in your name. After that, if you're wanting to move forward with building your roundhouse or whatever, we can do the same process. We have a contract, a standard contract for building, and you determine what you want in that contract. After that contract has been solidified and all parties are happy, and the price is determined, you will then again send a wire to Good Deeds. And as I think there's 5 draws in the construction process. What we originally discussed is there's 5 draws in the construction process. So the first draw will be given. After that draw has been given, a video can be, we can go out and do a video to let you see the progress of the first draw, phase 1, all the way to the end. Did I leave anything out, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think the only thing is I will add on that is the escrow service is the key. It's your pocket.
Yes,
So it's like once you don't get what you want, the money is still in your pocket
yes,
because it go back to you.
that's right.
And second thing, like why the Mamaland properties are on a good spot, a good location, not in a west where you're gonna be hard to get in. I was in the west.
Mhm.
And coming back here, and I've seen, I would not like to live in a swampy area.
Mhm.
So why would I put my brothers and sisters
Yeah.
coming home to the swampy areas
Mhm.
where some people don't care? They're just gonna
Yeah.
go by. This is why, with all the lands I'm looking for to come with the Mamaland, as Mamaland properties, would not go into swampy land.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
What are the
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
and you might be surprised, Cherno will be one of the neighbors. with
Okay.
some-
Okay.
But I don't want to say that. But
Yeah.
I know that something
Yeah.
that's gonna come up.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. When Amadi and I first, came to Gambia, that was our dream. But we had to kind of be feasible.
Yeah.
More questions?
All right. Cheryl Quarterman said, great. Strength for your journey. Hello, family. Detroit in the house.
Thank you.
All right, Detroit.
Thank
Shalom.
you. Shalom, Detroit.
Strength of the journey and love what you are doing. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It means a lot for us to, just to acknowledge our efforts because we really put a lot of work into everything that we do with our journey towards Eden and Mamaland Properties.
Yes.
Let's see, Sydney, your pieces are worth the shipping to be tailor made. It's worth the shipping to be tailor made in from Africa.
Yeah.
So you say
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I want the prices to be fair, but you have to pay.
Yeah.
You have to pay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay. Cheryl Quarterman said, just the way we were raised, the upstairs roundhouse sounds great.
yes.
Sounds good. Yes, absolutely. Give
And
us a
it's
call.
gonna be called the awa.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney said, what can be done during building that would lessen the moisture issues? Well, Sydney,
Mm.
good thing you asked that question
Yes.
because with Mamaland Properties, we have some things up our sleeve to help resolve those issues.
Mhm.
It's something that we've discussed. We have an actual person that's coming in that knows a lot about that specific issue. And I don't want to release too much information. I know
Yeah, we
have-
gotta get
we
him
have
here.
Ears.
We gotta
So-
get him here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we're
just,
waiting on him to get here.
I'll just say that it has been discussed. We know that that's an issue here, and that's something that we're looking to resolve in all Mamaland Properties.
Yes.
Let's see. Where am I? Chris for Kids. Wow, I just went over to the Mamaland website and viewed the 3 plans. They are so cute. I would definitely look into this some more. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, our other plans, hopefully we'll have them within the next 60 days, maybe. Yeah, in the next 60 days, we'll have the, I call them the economy plans.
There you go.
The economy plans, because the other plans are kind of like a little bling
Big
bling.
boy.
Yeah.
We call them the king house.
There you go.
Yeah.
Especially with the Mansa Musa.
The
Mansa
Mansa
Musa,
Musa,
yeah, that's
yeah.
huge.
You need to be like Mansa Musa to get that.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
if you have a couple of families,
large
a
family.
large family, 2 or 3 family members that want to come together, the Mansa Musa,
Yeah,
that may be the lick for you,
absolutely.
you know?
Because that could be like 4 families
Yeah.
in that house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so Nikki said, thank you so much for all the information. I feel comfortable with you all.
Oh, thank you.
That's what
Thank
it's
you.
about, comfortability.
We
Thank you so much.
we try really hard.
Cheryl said, okay, awesome. And Sydney said, don't mean to be negative. Yes, and I need the economy plan. I understand, Nikki.
We do too.
We're in the same boat.
The AWA is a economy plan. So
And Sydney,
yeah.
I just want to make sure you understand that no, we understand that sometimes we say things that perhaps that if we thought it through we wouldn't. Or just I want to keep it positive because we've had enough negative take place over the years. And we have other channels that welcome the negativity, and that's just something that we don't want to do.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. When we get behind closed doors, we yeah. I hope nobody ever bug us because I done had through some fits, and I done said a couple of nasty words or two.
We're all human.
Yeah, we're all human, so we don't discount anyone's feelings. We're all human.
And
But-
the thing about it, you say
yeah.
we don't discount someone's feelings. We all, everyone looking, everyone here, we're all who we are because of our own personal experiences,
Yeah,
how we were brought up,
yeah,
who was in the household, how you were raised within the household. Everyone is the person they are today because of that environment, those
Yeah.
surroundings, those people.
Mhm.
So we all bring our own luggage. We our own different emotional issues, needs, to the table.
Yeah.
And so we just have to acknowledge the fact that we're all different, but don't judge the next person for how they view things.
What time is it?
Cheryl Quarterman said exactly. Thank you, Cheryl.
Okay.
And hold
It's
up. Will the actual floor plans be available on the site? Yes, they will.
Yes. Not the footprinting because we don't want people.
Yeah,
we've already had. Can I say we've already had some people
thieves.
to steal our plans? So if you see other people with our plans, they're stolen. Those plans are our plans. Okay.
Absolutely.
So we have to be very careful about putting the actual footprinting. You have to make an appointment or have a Zoom call to get more details. But our Brother's Keeper is about to start real quick. So before we close out, let's kind of give a rundown of the lands and the price points, starting with the lowest going up. So Bossari is our Bossari, and we have
Sandali.
and yeah. Now that is a bargain, right? Bossari is 75,000 Dalasi. It's about 40 minutes from the turntable.
Basori would be more like it might be because sometimes you go estimate the traffic.
Let's go without traffic.
Yeah, that'll be 40 minutes.
About 40 minutes from the turntable, and it's close to the Senegal border. And it's I hadn't been there, but it seems like it's very green based on where
Yes, with
very
castle trees.
Okay.
surrounded with castle farms.
okay.
That's the heaven of castle.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
if you want to be in cashews, okay.
That's
So
the heaven of castle.
our next one
Sandali.
is 75,000 Dalasi, which is 1,500 USD. Is it's Gunjul
Gunjo Sandali.
Sandali, and it's actually close to the ocean. 75,000 Dalasi, with all paperwork. You guys, I'm telling you, I mean,
it's only 10 plots.
it's only 10 plots.
That's it.
It's only 10 plots. We were actually looking at purchasing those plots ourselves and making our little private community, but it just wasn't enough plots for us. But that's 75,000 Dalasi. Those are 20 by 20s?
20, 22
22 and a half.
by 20.
22 by 20 at 75,000 Dalasi in Gunjul.
Goom.
Gunjul. Okay, you can't beat that. That's only 10.
Definitely.
Only 10. After they're gone, they're gone. Then
Private Aquarius School for
the
kids.
next one up is
It's the Kunkujang Gunju,
in Kukajung.
which is not also far from the sea
Yes.
and the main road, which is $200,000.
That's 200,000 Dalasi. So that, and that's a 20 by 20.
No, 21.50 by 20.
Okay, okay. And I need to go.
And it's full of castle trees
Mhm.
and palm coconut trees.
Okay, I need to go to the website and change the pricing because I was showing the sale price. So it's no longer on sale, right? So it's 200,000
Yeah, that's the one.
in Kukajung.
Yeah, but I think we make it. We were having the promotion price.
Uh-huh.
So the
So the
promotion price
was,
remains.
yeah, that
Oh,
remains.
okay. So 200 is the regular price, but it's on promotion. So the amount on the site is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the promotion price remains. However, the incentives as part of the promotion, the 4 bags of concrete. I'm sorry, the 10 bags of concrete and the 4 lights.
Yeah, that's
goes
gone away.
Yes.
That's gone away. So I need to take that off the site.
I
But-
think that's what is on the side.
Yeah, but I need to remove that because we're not offering the
10 bags of
the
concrete.
concrete
Yes.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so that, but the pricing is okay. So after Kukajung, what's the next? And this is still Gunjur also.
Yeah,
The next
that's
one,
the one. That's the first one.
phase 1.
And
Okay.
that's the phase 2. That's the Gunju upland.
Yeah, I like the upland too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just 15 minutes to the sea.
Yes, it's nice.
Yeah, and the price is 170. It's on the website. I think
Okay.
That's the one with 175.
It's 175. That's the sales price. I think that's the sales price, and it's 21 by 20.
No, that one is 22 by 50 by 20.
Okay, okay. And then the next one up,
That's the seaside.
the seaside,
Usual seaside.
which is 5-minute walk to the sea. Walk to the sea, not drive. Walk to the sea.
Build up one story, you can see the sea.
Yeah. So if you, yeah, one story. So with the 2-story our roundhouse, you can see the ocean. Okay.
You might be even see in the middle of the ocean.
We might have to get one of those, but no. Okay, and that one is right now 250,000 Dalasi.
Yes.
And remember, this is with all paperwork,
All paperwork.
all
included.
paperwork,
Taxis, everything.
everything, all fees. So, guys, this is definitely rainy season is over. It's a new beginning. The bees are going away. The birds are.
I
I've
got
gotten
stung by a bee
twice.
twice. The only one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sweet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but yeah. So it's time to build. It's time to build. It's a new beginning. Positive perspective. Everything before us is positive. All of the negative is behind us, which is
That's the new.
that's the new.
Yombe.
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah.
she was our.
Uh-huh.
This one. But now it's our Yombe. this
Yumbe.
one. But now it's our Yombe. this one.
Yumbe.
Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 That's me.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
me.
see. Madhu Lama says, so WhatsApp numbers is +1 501 772 9123.
And you want to give yours?
Yeah, 777-3465.
Yes. His is 220 also.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, guys. Well, we have to go to Brothers Keeper. If you're ever in Gambia and you are a repatriate, it is for repatriates only. Not to discount our Gambians, brother and sisters, but we just have things that we discuss that are sensitive to the diaspora. We have another group that's for everyone, and that's called Carifica. If you want more information about Carifica, that's for everyone, then email us or send us a message and we will give you that information. But Brothers Keeper is every month, every p.m. until 4. At the Soulful joint, we have a buffet. We enjoy the buffet here, and then we have our meetings and guest speakers, and it's just a connection for the diaspora. So if you're here in the Gambia, you have no excuse that there's no one here to receive you. We're here.
327.
Every
Seven,
Sunday.
seven.
Every second and fourth Sunday.
No, you don't have, you have to put up the 3. It is up.
I'm gonna go and let the
Seven.
guys close it out,
7,
guys.
7,
Until next time.
3, 4.
All right, family. I was adding Cherno's number and my number there for WhatsApp. So just reach out to us, www.mama there as well. Send say greetings to Eric, and he's sitting over there. So thank you so much for joining us again for another live session. Nikki said thank you, blessings. Shalom. Thank you so much, Nikki. All right, so thank you, family. Until next time, have a great day.
All right, peace
All
and
right.
love.
Peace. Shalom.